Official Robin Banks, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, you should hit that red button and subscribe, because this channel is for the tea, story time, and drama. And I'm a bitch from Brooklyn, New York, and everybody loves a bitch from Brooklyn. Everybody loves a bitch from New York, period. And this story time is about my friend from hell. Like, really a friend from hell. I don't even know where to begin. So this story might be all over this place, because it's not even really a story. It's like a rant about how crazy females would treat their friends, or like how fake bitches could be, because it's a list of shit this bitch done did. And I'm so forgiving that I kept fucking with her after. But I hope that when y'all watch this video, it would show you all the flags of a bad friend, because a lot of y'all been writing me like, oh, how do we deal with bad friends? How do you know if someone is a genuine friend to you and stuff like that? And I missed a lot of the signs. Like, I missed a lot of the signs messing with this female. So now I'm going to tell you the story so you guys would catch the signs, so y'all know what to stay away from when it comes to these fake ass, messy ass, talk behind your ass, fucking nigga ass bitches. Yeah. So anyways, we're going to give Shorty a name. Let me think. I'm going to call her Delilah, because she was the devil in disguise. And her name started with D, so we just gonna call her Delilah. So I met Delilah back on my Facebook days. I don't even really remember how me and Delilah became cool, but Delilah was fake mixy, like, and I was fake mixy, and I think that we were both on Facebook at the time. I'm pretty sure that we were both on Facebook at the time, and me and her started inboxing. I don't know exactly what sparked the conversation between us, but we started inboxing, and then it got to a point where I deactivated my Facebook. As you all may know, I tell you guys all the time, I haven't been on Facebook in years, and I was heavy on Instagram. Like, I'm heavy on Instagram now. So I found Delilah on Instagram, and he was back to having conversation, liking each other pics, like inboxing and stuff like that, well, DMing. And one day she was like, oh, what's your number? We should text, da da da, like, feel me? So me and her started texting, and she was like, oh, we should hang out. At the time, Delilah was super cool with this other female named, I was gonna say, she was super cool with this girl named Ashley. Mad close, like Marley and Mike. Everywhere they go, you see one each other. They was best friends. So when I started getting cool with Delilah, she was telling me how she don't fuck with Ashley no more. Ashley mad fake, and that she lied to Ashley for another girl to beat her up. So now, if you're not from New York, I feel like it's common knowledge. Y'all be telling me I don't understand what I'm saying sometimes, but basically when you lie to somebody, you setting them up. So Delilah set her best friend up for another girl that they were cool with but not that cool with to beat her up. So I'm like, what happened? And she was like, her and the girl, I'm gonna call the girl Cece. So Delilah was basically telling me that one day her and Cece was having a conversation, and they was realizing that Ashley was talking about both of them to each other, and they came up with the idea that Delilah is gonna invite Ashley to her crib, and Cece's gonna pop up and beat her up. No, one red flag. I feel like, I know it's not right for people to be fake or talk about people, but I feel like everybody talks about everybody. I'm not gonna set my best friend up because some random girl that I'm not even that close with told me that she was talking about me. Like, I'm not setting my best friend up. If anything, I'm gonna confront my best friend. So that was a red flag for me, but I still didn't think nothing of it, because Delilah was making it seem like Ashley was talking about her crazy, like so crazy, telling Cece her personal business and stuff like that. So I guess she felt violated. So I'm like, okay, you felt violated, but still. Another red flag for me is, what are you setting your best friend up for? If you feel a way about her talking about you, you need to confront her. If it turns into a fight, that's that. You involving a third person to come and beat her up, catch her slipping while she at your crib, was weird to me. So anyway, after she had the little altercation, when she lined Ashley, me and Delilah ended up getting super cool, because Delilah wasn't with Ashley all the time, and that was somebody that she was super cool with, so she really didn't have friends like that. And I'm somebody I had close friends, but I didn't really have like close friends, somebody I hang out with all the time, so it didn't really bother me. Like, it didn't really, feel me, I didn't have a problem with hanging out with Delilah. So we started hanging out or whatever. So this is the first incident. I'm not saying I'm the baddest female in the world or like I look the best or nothing like that, but I can tell when someone is insecure around me. And I feel like it was when we would go hang out with boys together, Delilah would be mad insecure, and I know she was insecure about it because she would do the most. Like, I hate females that come around men and they would try to embarrass their friend or like say little slick shit, and she would do that. Like, she would say little slick shit in front of men, and it's like, why are you doing that in front of niggas? Like, you're trying to, it's because she was intimidated when I was around, because like usually she'll be the eye candy because she will pull up on niggas on her own. She had a nice body. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not no hating ass bitch. She got a nice body, she had sex appeal, but the face was like, she's not that cute in the face. So I guess when she would pull up on niggas and stuff, she was the eye candy because, you know, she got a nice body, nice titties, niggas is on her, but like niggas like a pretty face too. So when she bring me around and if I'm getting too much attention, she would try to knock me off, like say little slick shit, little slide, like, oh, you this, like she would just say little slick shit, and I would just be like, why are you saying this? You don't say shit like this when it's just me and you. Why are you saying it when we around boys? Like, trying to embarrass me low key. So one day we was chilling. Wait, one incident, right? We was chilling with some boy. First of all, before we even pulled up on the boy, my boo or whatever, she was making it seem like she talked to this boy like that is her nigger, like that is her man, like she was just like, my man, my man, my man. And I'm like, oh, okay, like we could go link him or whatever. We was going to a hookah spot. So she was like, oh, come, because he gonna be with his friends and I don't want to be by myself. So I pulls up to the hookah spot, regular. It's me and her, some other girl. I don't remember who the third girl was because it was so long ago. And then it was boys. So we chilling, we at the hookah spot, we drinking, vibing or whatever. And she's just doing the most. Like, we're in a group setting, we're having conversation, everybody is talking, but I guess she felt like her man was talking too much to me. I'm not gonna lie, I also felt like he was talking too much to me. Like, I feel like if you my man and I bring my females, I bring my friends around, why are you in their face? Like, why you keep talking? Like, why you keep addressing my friends? Like, I get it, but at the same time, we was not flirting or nothing. It was a group, we was talking. Her man, I would say something, he would respond, whatever. I wasn't thinking nothing of it. So she starts doing the most. She's sitting on his lap. She gets drunk, she's sitting on his lap, she's kissing on him. I don't know if she's trying to make me feel away, because I don't feel away. I don't know this boy. This is your man, this is your boo. So I don't know, she started doing the most, and then got to the point that the boy was like, yo, chill out, like you doing a lot right now. And I guess she felt stupid, like she felt mad, embarrassed. So we all got drunk. Now we leaving. She like, oh, how you getting home? She's telling me, she like, oh, how you getting home? You need an Uber because I'm going with my man, da 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 da. And I'm like, yeah, whatever, I get an Uber, I'm going home, like beats me. So she starts following behind the boy, and the boy is like, yo, get in an Uber with your friend, like go home, like go home. She's like, I'm coming to your crib. He was like, bro, go home. And he had a bottle of Henny in his hand. So he's like, go home, I'm gonna text you. He like, I'm gonna text you, you could come to my crib, but not right now, I'm going somewhere. She like, why I can't go with you? He's like, go home. Like, he clearly did not want her around him, or didn't want to bring him around wherever he was going, but she was insistent. So they start arguing or whatever, and he was like, if you don't move from me, I'm gonna pour this whole bottle of Henny on you. So I stepped in the middle of them like, yo, chill, like y'all doing too much, da da da. We was all drinking, maybe y'all a little drunk or whatever. I stepped in the middle of them. He pours the whole bottle of Henny on her, like, bitch. He literally said, like, bitch, get back, like you're being annoying, you're doing the most. She starts crying, hollering, trying to fight him and stuff. And he was basically telling me, like, get your friend off of me because I'm not going to hit her or whatever the case may be. So now when she's trying to chase him or whatever, I'm being a good friend and I'm trying to move her away because I felt like he might get to the point where he would hit her or some shit. But he was telling me he don't hit girls. But I was breaking her. I was pushing her away from him. And the bitch started swinging on me. She starts swinging on me, trying to fight me. She like, stop touching me, move. If you push me again, I'm gonna pop on you. Mind your business. Blacking on me, trying to fight me. I'm like, well, relax, relax, because you can't be me. One, you can't be me. Two, why are you trying to fight me? I'm trying to help you. You doing the most, and you just embarrass yourself. He told you to go home. He poured liquor on you. What do you keep following behind him for? You look dumb. Anyways, so once she said that, I just left her right there. I got my Uber. I left her right there looking stupid. I got my Uber and dip. And I plan not to talk to her ever again. So, like the next day, she wrote me a whole paragraph like, oh, I'm sorry. I was drunk. I don't know why he was acting like that. He don't usually act like that. Blah, blah. And I'm just like, I feel like that was mad crazy. Try to fight me. She was like, I was drunk. So I'm like, cool. We dusted that off. Brushed that off. We were still hanging out. That was one incident. So we went once again. I was just basically her tag along. She always had like niggas. Like I give her that. She always had niggas. Like she always had the links. She always, oh yeah, come with me here. But every nigga was always her nigga. Like it was always, oh, this my man. This my man. I'm like, okay. This time we went to some chill, like it was some chill shit. We went to the hood to chill with some boy, and he had a friend. We chilling outside. We was on the porch. We was smoking. Here she go. This boy is my man. Da 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 da. Cool. We leave. I guess her and the boy had relations, like they used to do it or whatever, or they still doing it. I don't know. But we ended up leaving that day. And a couple days passed and the boy DM me. So if I'm the type of person, like if I know you talking to a boy and you're my friend and the boy trying to write me, I'm gonna tell you. Because it's like, I'm like, why he writing me? Like that's mad crazy. Ain't this shit nigga? Ain't this shit man? I don't know. So I screenshot it. I never wrote back or nothing. I screenshotted it and I sent it to her. I said, why is he writing me? She was like, oh, he's mad weird. I'm never gonna mess with him again. That's mad weird. Like, why would he write you? He know you my friend. And I'm like, word, that's mad crazy. Like, why is he writing me? That's mad crazy. Niggas is mad, like, accessible. He for the streets. He for everybody. Like, you know, gang ties. Like, I don't cross my sis. Like, we not gonna do that. She was like, oh yeah, he's a dub. Time passes, he was a serial DMer. Like he would always write me. I don't remember if it was stories around this time, but he would always write me, reply to my stuff, like always write me on Instagram. And I would dead ass like not write back because I knew he used to fuck with my friend. Like I don't do that. So he was like, one day he was like, can I ask you something? I said, what happened? He was like, why you be ignoring my DMs? I'm like, bro, you used to mess with me. I'm like, you mess with my friend. I didn't even say used to. I'm like, you mess with my friend. You met me off me being with my friend. Like, why would you think I talk to you? Like, me and my friend don't get down like that. He like, that's not even your friend. I'm like, what? He like, that's your friend? Hi, little do you know. He started being mad associated. So I'm like, what are you talking about? He was like, oh, she was talking mad shit about you. She talks mad shit about you. She says she does not like you. You're annoying. She only fuck with you because you ready to go wherever, whenever. Like, she just bring you around because you the only person that be willing to go place with her. Like, he was just saying mad shit. He like, that is not your friend. She said this. She said that. I'm like, he was like, oh, she was saying how you a catfish, but when you pulled up, you dead look like your pictures. I thought you looked good. She was telling me you a catfish. You don't look like your pictures. You trash. Man, shit, that's not your friend. So I'm just thinking like, nah, this nigga probably just throwing salt. Like, niggas is tight because I don't want to talk to them because he was talking to my friend. He's trying to throw salt, trying to, you know, put a little pussy on me and my friendship. So I never brought it up. I'm like, that's corny, whatever. Blocked him, boom, moving on. That was the second incident. It was just always some weird shit. She was always doing weird shit. Oh, okay, so this is the third incident, right? One day we went out, we was drinking or whatever, and we made a snap together. Like, this is when Snapchat was heavy. We made a Snapchat together, you know, cute old friends, like we look cute or whatever. And she posted it, and when she posted it, some girl, one of her friends, some girl replied to it like, you're mad fake. Like, mind you, we sitting together at the bar. So I'm looking over and she's opening the snap. The girl's replying to the snap like, you're mad fake. So she responded to the snap like, how? With a laughing face. The girl like, I thought you said you don't fuck with her. I thought you said you don't like her. But you in her face, y'all all snapping. You all like friends, besties. But you be saying you don't like her. So I'm like, I seen it and I caught an instant attitude. Once again, I did not say nothing because I'm like, it's no way. Like, my thing is, I never gave this girl a reason to not like me. I be defending her because I'm not gonna lie, mad people, when I started hanging with her, people like, where do you know her from? Watch out for her. Like, watch out for her. Why are you hanging with her? And I'm just like, bro, she's mad cool. She was cool to hang out with. We was cool. We were related to a lot of stuff. Feel me? She was also younger than me, so all the spots we was going to, she was using one of my IDs or a fake. Like, Feel me? I was looking at her as a little sister. Like, she mad cool. She get fly. Like, she cool to hang out with. We be smoking, kicking it. Like, she be having the links. I never begged to be around this girl. None of that. I never hit her up like, oh, take me out. Oh, I want to hang with you. She was always inviting me out. So I was trying to figure out what would be the reason for you telling people you don't fuck with me. It was just mad weird to me. So after I read that, after we went to that hookah spot or whatever, I distanced myself. And she kept trying to reach out to me saying like, oh, why you don't talk to me? Or like she would invite me places and I'll be like, oh, nah, I'm good. She'd be like, oh, what did I do? Why you don't fuck with me? Like just doing mad weird shit. And I'll be like, I never wanted to address it because I never knew for sure. Feel me? It was just little shit, but I never knew for sure like if she was really doing weird shit. So I never wanted to be like, oh, I think you're fake. Oh, I think you insecure. Like, I ain't say nothing like that. I'm just like, girl, I'm cool on you. Like, I don't gotta hang with you, none of that. Like, we cool, we could talk, we could text, but that's it. So anyways, now there was this boy I was fucking with. All my friends know, like, even up to this day, like, me and him, we got love for each other. Like, that's not my nigga, but we got love for each other. That's my homie. When I first met him, it was like 2013 or 2012. Feel me? He was in his little bag, but he wasn't in his bag. But over time, he started like more. His name was getting out there. He was, feel me? But that was like that was my boo. Everybody know we had history. This girl, Delilah, knew that me and this boy was like this. Like, feel me? We was like this. Even when we was not fucking around, we was mad close, like mad cool. And I always had love for him. I don't play about him. He don't play about me. That was period. Well, clearly he did play about me, but we gonna get there. So me and him started talking again, and I was telling Delilah like, oh, I'm talking to this boy, but I'm not really feeling him like that because he had a girlfriend, so I'm not really trying to talk to him. So the boy had the girlfriend at the time, but like I said, we was mad cool. Like, even when we was on some lovey-dovey shit, we was just mad cool, always talking. But he started trying to talk to me, and I always be like, yo, you got a girl. Like, I'm like, what's the point of you? We can't rekindle nothing because you have a girl. So I'm telling Delilah like, yeah, so-and-so trying to fuck with me again, but he has a girl, so I'm just keeping it cordial. I'm not trying to have no drama over no niggas, none of that. And the girl that he was messing with already did not like me over some old shit. So I really did not want no problems, no drama over no niggas, none of that. So I was just like, feel me? So I told Delilah that. She like, oh yeah, he do got a girl, this, that, popping mad shit about the girl, because she said her friend knew the girl personally. The girl is this, the girl is that. Me, I don't really give a fuck. Clearly, I'm not the type of look at a nigga girlfriend and be like, oh, why he with her? Because he's with her for a reason. So I don't care what you heard, who said she this, who said she that. That's his girl. He doing for her. At the end of the day, they taking vacations, he buying her shit. So clearly she got something that, feel me, she got a vibe that he likes. So I'm not throwing salt on their relationship. I'm not trying to figure out why he with her. I'm never a why her and not me ass bitch. But Delilah was taking that shit mad personal, like, oh yeah, I don't know why he fuck with her. She's this, she's that. Mind you, the girl is pretty, looks better than Delilah. Like, I don't know what that was about. Anyways, now me and Delilah, we told each other everything when it came to niggas, issues. Like, if I'm talking to somebody, she knows. If she's talking to somebody, she knows who. So we told each other everything, literally. So one day, she posted a picture. She posted a picture with a chain on, but the chain is cut off. Like, the pendant part is cut off. It's only the top of the pendant, like this much of the pendant. One thing about me, I know my niggas. Like, if it's somebody I fuck with or somebody I fucked with, I know their chains, their hands, their earrings, their cars. Like, you cannot post nothing sneaky and I'm not gonna know it's my nigga. And it's so crazy because she took a picture with the chain on. You can't see the pendant. Like, it's cut off right before the pendant. He had a big dirty, you know how Meek Mill have a Dream Chasers pendant? He had like that model, like a big plaque, but it said his whatever he from side, what side he from and shit. So I'm like, all right, maybe I'm tripping because a lot of boys went and got that pendant after Meek Mill got the Dream Chasers pendant. So a lot of dudes in New York had that big ass pendant. So it could have been anybody. So she posted up in the I think it was the Hilton or something. one of those hotels in the city. She's posting them. She's posting breakfast and stuff. I go to look at his snap. He not posting nothing. So I'm like, all right, maybe I'm tripping. So now I asked her. I said, oh, I see you doing it big. You posting you in so-and-so hotel. You got like the whole 5 breakfast in bed. You got the chain on. I'm like, who that, sis? She like, oh, this is my boo from the Bronx. You don't know him. That was a red flag one there, right there. Because, bitch, anytime I ask you who you fucking with, you tell me. You send me they gram. Even if I know them or not. It could have been from Bronx, fucking Massachusetts, Canada, Jamaica. If I be like, who that? You gonna send me their Instagram. You're gonna be like, oh, this is my boo. Look at him. Nah, this how he look. You always do that. So that was a red flag. You don't want to tell me who it is. Talking about this is my boo from the Bronx. You don't know him. Who cares if I don't know him? You always tell me who your niggas is. But I'm not pressed to be in nobody's business. So I'm like, oh, okay. I'm like, okay, oh, that's what's up. What you doing today? Regular conversation, boom. Now, so mind you, this whole time, me and the boy we been texting, but on some regular shit for me, like, what you doing today? Regular shit. So, oh, also, he always was asking me to come chill with him, and I'm be like, no, you got a girlfriend. I'm not coming to chill with you. Like, he'd be like, let's go on a date. No, you got a girlfriend. I'm not going nowhere with you. Feel me? So, anyways. The next day on Snap, he posted like the same scenery in the hotel. So it's like basically he waited to after she posted her Snap, he waited till the next day to post his Snap so it won't look like they together. So I'm like, I know I'm not bugging. So I wrote on Twitter. Delilah don't have a Twitter, but the boy at the time had me on Twitter. So I wrote on Twitter. I'm like, I know I'm not going crazy, but I know this bitch is not with this nigga. Like, I know it. I'm like, I must be tripping. It's no fucking way. It ain't no way in hell this bitch is in a hotel with this nigga. Like, you know that's my forever. Like, regardless if we together not fucking around or not, you know how I feel about him. You know what type of bonds we had. So it's like, no way. It's no way. Ain't no way in hell, girl. No way in hell. You with that nigga. No way. So I'm texting him regular. I start texting him because now I'm about to start investigating. So I'm like, oh, what you doing? He like, oh, he and so-and-so doing so-and-so. I'm like, oh, who you was with last night? He was like, why? I said, who were you with? I said, you was with blank. He said, LMAO, I don't know, ask your friend. And he put the... Once he said that, I'm like... I started bombing on him because both of them is wrong. First of all, you know that's my homegirl. But we gonna get there. You know that's my homegirl. So for you to go link her in a hotel is whatever. But at the same time, once I started bombing on him, he's like, that's not your friend. She told me that y'all not even cool. She don't fuck with you. So I ain't think nothing of it. He like, I never knew that was your friend. You never brought her up as your friend to me. Which is true. Because he know my friends from like... when me and him first started talking, like my real friends. So he's like, oh, you never... I seen y'all taking pictures on Instagram and stuff, but I never thought that was like your friend. She was telling me, oh, she wasn't fucking with you. She was throwing salt on you. She said between this day and this day you was doing this. Between this day and this day you was doing this. You was telling her that you don't fuck with me. You don't like me. You would not fuck with me because I got a girlfriend. Da da da. Like, he was basically telling me mad shit she was saying. I'm just like... girl, what did you pillow talking for? You already got the dick. Like, you laid up in a hotel having a full-blown conversation about me with a nigga that was my nigga. So it's like, you already going outside. So now, I never wrote her and said nothing because after that, I did not have nothing to say to her. I just blocked on everything. So she wrote me off of some other account like, oh... I am so sorry, but you was making it seem like you don't give a fuck about him because you was telling me when he was asking you to link, you would never link him, da 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 da. Yeah, I did say that. I would never link him because he had a girlfriend. Like, what am I linking somebody that I used to deal with, have feelings for when they got a girlfriend? To get my feelings hurt because I'm gonna go pull up on him, we're gonna go on a date, or we're gonna rekindle, and then I'm gonna be like, oh shit, he got a girlfriend. Like, he's never leaving his girlfriend. But yeah, I'm not linking him. What the fuck? That means I don't fuck with him. Even if I don't fuck with him, at the end of the day, I would not cross. You should never cross them lines because it's not just anybody. Even if it was just anybody, you are my friend. This is somebody I have relations with. Why would you go have relations with them? That looks mad crazy. You think we about to be walking down the street and niggas gonna be looking at us like I have both of them? Never. I was not going for it. So she was writing me and I'm like, girl, you could write. I don't give a fuck what you talking about right now. That's literally what I said. I said, I don't give a fuck what you talking about right now. I don't feel no way. I'm not heartbroken. that was just the last straw. I'm like, I already heard enough, but I was just trying to give you the benefit of the doubt. But clearly, like, there's something wrong with you. It's something wrong with you. Like, something, you envious of me. Like, I'm not even nobody to be envious over, but the shit that you do show characteristics of a person that's mad fake. Like, you want my life because you throw mad salt about me. This is not the first nigga that said you threw salt. You throw just straight be throwing salt and I'm your friend. You telling your other friends that you don't hang with me. Like, something is wrong with you. Like, something is really wrong with you. You really fake. You mad fake. So she was writing me paragraphs, ignored it. Trying to text me, ignored it. Telling people, oh, tell her I miss her. Like, we was in like the same group of friends, like circle of people, so she would go through other people. Oh, I tell so and so I miss her. I'm just like, bitch, I would never talk to you again. Like, that was the final straw for me. You're mad fake. You're mad weird. Like, like, it's just the talking about me. What are you sitting there talking about me? Like, throwing salt. You pillow talking. The niggas is niggas. They gonna fuck you regardless. You don't gotta talk about me to fuck a nigga. Especially you don't gotta talk about me to fuck a nigga. A fucking nigga that was like really fucking me. Feel me? So I just felt like it wasn't even the fact that she had sex with the nigga, because I was bombing him at the same time. Like, you really went and go fuck this bitch and you know I be with her. That's mad weird. I was really bombing him. It's just that when he told me that she was pillow talking, it's like, girl, you had sex with him. That was already one. But you talking about me. That's two. And this is like not the first time. Anyways, so I cut Delilah the fuck off. Now I cut her off. Fast forward, I keep hearing that she's telling people I was the fake friend. Like, she cut me off. Like, people would ask her, oh, where's so-and-so? You don't hang out with her no more? I missed the whole part, bro. It was a time, but I'm not even going. I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna do another story video, a part 2 on Delilah. But she was going around telling everybody she don't fuck with me. So I'm like, why would she not be fucking with me? I didn't do nothing to her. She was saying how I'm fake. I'm fake. I'm self-centered, which is not true. I'm not self-centered. I'm selfless. Everybody can tell you that. I care more about my friendships. I care more about my relationships than I do about myself. That's something I'm working on. I'm never self-centered. First of all, every time we went out, I was going half with the bill. Like, we would take turns. I would pay. She would pay. Nobody ever take care of me. That's another thing she was telling people. Oh, she was spending mad money when we was going out. You was never spending money on me when we was going out. You was not. I didn't ask you to go nowhere. Everybody knows when I go with my money on me. Like, I'm not going out with no female and having them pay for me. Just mad shit. She was saying that she had to pay for me everywhere we went. I'm self-centered. I'm fake. I want her niggas. Mind you, her niggas wanted me, and I never crossed that line. Mad at her boys would write me, try to talk to me, and I would always screenshot and send it to her. Even the nigga that threw the honey on her, clearly he wanted me, and I still was not on that type of time. I was on her side trying to break up the fight, and she flipped on me. So how am I the fake friend? She was just doing mad weird shit, and now she be viewing my stories and shit, and it's just like, girl, why you on my page? I ain't talked to you in like 3 years, 4 years. What are you looking for? One time she wrote me like, oh, she wrote me like, miss you, or some shit. Replied to my story like, miss you. I just double tapped like, girl, we will never be friends. It would ever again. That was it. So that was this is my little story time about the friend from hell. I'm gonna do a part 2 because, like I said, this is not even really a story. It was just like a rant, because it was just so many scenarios with Delilah. Like, I can't even pinpoint. I can't give you a timeline of all the shit this bitch did. Like, but comment down below if you ever had a fake friend or a girl that try to fuck one of your niggas behind your back, or your nigga, because it's a lot. I hear this happens more than you would think. A lot of females will go behind your back and have sex with somebody that you had sex with, or have sex with somebody that you had a relationship with. That's mad weird. I would never want to have sex with somebody that I know my friends touch. Like, once my friends touch you, that's damaged goods. Like, I don't want you. Like, that's mad crazy to me. But comment down below if a female ever did that to you. Thank you for watching this video. If you like this video, put a thumbs up and go watch all my other story times, because I'm telling you, they're mixy, they're full of tea, and it's drama. Hello. Follow my media. Follow me on the gram. And yeah, wait for my next video. Some boy. First of all, before we even pulled up on the boy, why the hell?